Falcons. I'm Brandon Benwell, and this is a view from the Falcons Nest. Today is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. Congratulations to the Friendship staff, who received a bronze medal from Joson's Yearbook Company for raising its yearbook sales. Online sales this year are up by more than 2% over last year. If you want a yearbook, the cost is $48 for underclassmen and $46 for seniors through commencement. Families with 2 or more Glenn students can purchase each copy for $40. Seniors who want to purchase all of 4 yearbooks from their time at Glenn can purchase a set for $100 while supplies last. Anyone who wants to monogram their yearbook, or add icons can order a yearbook online by scanning the QR code around the school. Checks, cash, and money orders may be dropped off in room 406 if you are not customizing your yearbook. Did you know that all John Glenn students and teachers can get a free library card for the St. Joe County Public Library in South Bend, Lakeville, and North Liberty? Cardholders have access to online resources like Libby ebooks and audiobooks, and BrainFuse online tutoring, including SAT prep and writing clinics. Bring your school ID to any branch of St. Joe County Public Library system to get your free library card. Now to the sports desk with Brandon Walter.
Brandon Walter is here today to talk about Falcon Fire Community Studio and how Glenn students can take advantage of it. Tell us about Falcon Fire.
Good morning, fellas, and good morning, John Glenn High School. My name is Brendan Walter, or Mr. Walter, as the students call me. I am the kindergarten through 6th grade art teacher at Walkerton Elementary School, and I'm also a John Glenn High School graduate. So it's great to be back here in my local community, and I'm very excited. I'm enthralled ecstatic to announce the new project that I'm working on with local potter Angie Yelton called Falcon Fire Community Studio. Falcon Fire Community Studio is going to be an art studio and learning center located in Walkerton. If you know where the location of the new kitchen store used to be, right next to CVS, that's where we are at. We've been lucky enough to be granted this space until the fall of 2025. And so what we have been asked to do with this space is turn it into a local community arts center. We've split the space into 3 main areas. We've got the gallery space where we're going to sell art. We've got the teaching space where we're going to host classes, workshops, lessons, and the like. We've also got the maker space with some more advanced tools that I'll show you some examples of what you can make with those tools in a moment here. So we intend to offer classes and also offer memberships so that you can come in and use the space, use the workshop, and we're offering things on a weekly basis. You can keep up with us on our social media, but I would really be ecstatic if you would follow us on at Make Shack on Facebook and Make_Shack. On my Instagram. That is my personal Instagram. We got 2 Instagrams because it's a partnership. And then Falcon Fire Ceramic Studio, LLC, is the other Facebook, and Falcon Fire Ceramic Studio on Instagram as well. But I'm also excited to invite you to our opening event happening on May 25th, so in about 2 Fridays here, from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. That is on a Saturday. We are having our grand opening. That's going to be a vendor fair. There's going to be face painting with the art club. There's going to be a student art exhibit. So if you're an art student, you better be submitting your artworks to Mrs. Stoner if you've been invited to submit work. But we'll also have some make and take crafts for the kids. We'll have chalk the walk, so sidewalk chalk for the little kids, as well as tours of the studio. So I'm very excited for our open house and for our grand opening to invite everybody into this space. This is what we make it as a community. So get involved. Maybe come to the opening if you can, if you have time. But I also want to show you some examples of the kinds of things you can make to kind of get you excited and show you what the potential is here. Because we plan to offer some things that you may not be able to get, at John Glenn or at elsewhere or nearby. These are kind of the things that we have the resources to do and the ability to do that you don't always get the opportunity to do so. So our big thing is pottery. That's our large thing that we have lots of tools for. We have several kilns. We have potter's wheels. We have our all sorts of pottery tools. So each of these 3 pieces of pottery was made by either myself or a couple of friends of mine. These are all going to be hosted in the gallery space. And these are some examples of what you can do with clay, which is what you make pottery with, literally just wet dirt playing in the mud. Also, I've got my jeweler's bench there. So I make my own rings, bezel sets. They're pretty high quality stuff. So we can show you how to do that, as well as block printing, which is really cool. It's where you basically carve your own stamp. So this is the kind of image you can make by carving your own actual stamp of sorts. I'm not going to get too far into that because I don't know how much time we have. But that being said, I hope to see anybody who's able to make it at our opening celebration. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff going on. We'll have a lot going on throughout the summertime, so keep up with us on those social media accounts, and I hope to see you there. Hope you get involved.
Thank you, Brandon Walter. Now we're going to go to weather with Nick.
Good morning, Falcons. So on your Glenn forecast out there right now. It is cloudy with a current temperature of 56, a real feel of 53, and a fair air quality. And moving on to a 3-day forecast. For today, it's going to have a high of 71, low of 49, and partly sunny. Thursday is going to have a high of 74, low of 58, and also partly sunny. And then Friday is going to have a high of 74, low of 57, and raining. That's all we have for weather. Now to the main desk for sports.
Last night, the Glen baseball team said farewell to its senior class. 9 seniors started the game. The Falcons lost to Mishawaka Marion 5-1. Chase Miller had a hit, and Sam Hodges had the only RBI. That was the 4th attempt for senior night. The previous 3 had been rained out. The Falcons rescheduled the senior night yesterday with Riley, originally before opting to make up a game with Marion that was rained out. The Falcons will again have a tough opponent tonight with South Bend Adams. Last night, Glen's boys golf match with Wedge Central was rained out, as was the girls' softball game with Marion. The softball game is tentatively scheduled to be played at 10 a.m. Saturday. Tonight, our girls' tennis team begins sectional play at 5:30 p.m. at Leaper Park in South Bend. They'll take on the winner of the Riley-St. Joe opening match. St. Joe has been to state finals 3 years in a row and is ranked number 1. Glen's Kesley Alaska will likely match up with the number 1 player in the state, Molly Bella of St. Joe, a senior who's won an individual state title as a freshman. Our baseball team will be at Adams tonight in a Northern Indiana Conference showdown. The softball team will host Culver Academies. Now to lunch with Nick.
So for lunch today, we're going to be having breaded pollock nuggets or a grilled chicken with bacon sandwich with baked beans, creamy coleslaw, crinkle cut fries, applesauce, and a mini cornbread loaf. That's all we have time for today, Falcons. Have an amazing day.